It's Dan Burnell here with Grizzly Medical, here at PFI, training at the CRI site. And we just got done doing a block of training today with them. It was a great day of training. So basically today we just did our immediate responder course, which is like a modified TCCC course. And so Dana's here, he's gonna give us a quick review and there's application in the real world.
So my name is Dana Sawyer. I'm the lead academy instructor for PFI. I'm also the lead instructor at CRI, and we like to host events for the security officers here and bring people like Dan and Grizzly Medical in to help train our security officers to make them better when they're out there doing their job. Myself, I personally was a 24-year combat veteran, served several tours, also in the contracting world, did some time overseas, got involved with CRI and saw that there was opportunity here to make a difference, and then we applied that type of training that we do to our security officers with PFI.
Yeah, and so one of the experiences that was a big eye-opener for me, and it was these mass casualty events that were happening, and how this training can save lives. And he has actually experienced in one of the deadliest shootings in U.S. history, and you can explain that one.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as everybody probably remembers, October 1st, 2017, Las Vegas experienced by far the worst mass casualty experience anybody's ever seen. And like I was telling Dan when I met him during one of our CRI courses was, I wish more people that night had some kind of a training that would have probably prevented a lot of the people from dying from mass hemorrhage. And that was one of the things that we had discussed that I think ultimately led you to creating Grizzly Medical. And in my experience there that night when we were, like I was literally in the middle of it all, we were watching people go down from the shooting, and a lot of it was not necessarily fatal right away. A lot of the people actually died from the mass hemorrhage that they received, but nobody knew how to stop the bleed, so to speak. And what we learned in this class today, kind of just going over the basic march and teaching all the students here what to look for, how to stop a bleed, something as simple as packing a wound, applying a tourniquet. If the basic staffing at that event would have had the training that our PFI security officers received today, and all the other people that Dan trains when he travels all over the country, it would have been crucial and probably saving a lot more lives. Literally, people were panicking and running, and people didn't know how to stop and take a step back and assess the situation and go in and apply these basic life-saving techniques. And if more people would take this type of training, I believe if in the event something like that happened again, God forbid it does, but we would be able to save a lot more lives. And it's just an unfortunate thing that happened in what we witnessed, but I wish more people would have had the training that you give, because we'd have a lot more people here.
Yeah, and actually, like I said, we met at CRI at a counterterrorism instructor course. And your experience when I taught there, and you telling me how that affected you and how this course would have saved lives really spurred me into starting this program, man. And I can't thank you enough.
You have no idea how much, like what you've done for us with the PFI, and then just my personal experience with USCRI. I know that Grizzly Medical is gonna teach people how to save lives, which I think you're doing is phenomenal. I can't thank you enough for coming out here and taking your time, both you and Mitch, coming out here to train our guys and to teach these guys. Just the hands-on application that you guys did alone, like what they did was absolutely phenomenal. Like our students were completely blown away, because it's easy to talk about something and tell somebody how to do something, but their approach in actually training them and taking them and putting them in an actual scenario and putting them through stress and all kinds of outside factors, it really changed the dynamics of the training, and for that, like, awesome. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, man. Cool.